Hello everybody, we're going to do a day in the life. If you're new around here, I'm an eBay reseller, as the title might have given away. And we're up my old shop, so I've currently got two shops, kind of. We moved recently down into the local town. This shop is about a mile outside of the town, so we're here this morning because we have got a visit, a viewing tomorrow morning. Someone is coming here to see if they want to take over the rent, basically, because we're covering the rent until the lease runs out. And any luck, they will take it on, so we can sort of get rid of that burden of having to pay that rent each month. So that'll be good. Which means I'm here to clean up, because it is a hell of a mess back here. If I spin this camera around and show you what I mean. Yeah, if she turns up tomorrow and has a look around here, it's not going to woo her imagination. So I basically need to just make as much of this look better. I need to polish the turd, basically. I need to make this look decent. A lot of this is crap. A lot of it is old eBay stock, basically. Yeah, all of these boxes used to be full and now they're pretty much empty. So yeah, I basically need to sort of consolidate all of it down and chuck away what isn't going to sell, whatever, take it to charity shops, whatever I need to do with it. But basically need to get rid of it for tomorrow, because if she comes in and it's like this, she's not going to be inspired enough to sort of take on the rent, if that makes sense. Even if we'll say we'll clear it out, she needs to be able to have it empty enough so she can sort of plan what she would want and if it's going to be good enough for her, right? Because obviously she's got plans for her business that's going to go in here. I think it's going to be a florist of some sort, supposedly. So yeah, I need to basically clear this out, or tidy it at the very least. So that will be part of my day today, and then the back half is basically going to be eBay related. So we've got some listings to do. We've got about 10 orders going out from the weekend, which is great. Some really nice orders, and I want to talk to you guys about Whatnot as well, because I started Whatnot last week, or the week before last, properly. I've done 4 or 5 shows now. I think 4 good shows, maybe 3 or 4 good shows and 1 bad show. So I want to talk to you guys about that and how that's been going, and what my plan with that is going forward. I know a lot of people on here are eBayers. They're strictly just eBay people. People don't like to hear about other platforms, but I like to inform you of what I'm up to and how it's helping me be a better reseller and liquidate stock and find new ways to make more money, basically, because I think it could help everyone out, and there's different strokes for different folks and all that. But yeah, it's a great opportunity, and I want to talk to you guys about it and how it's sort of helped me in the last couple of weeks to really push forward before the car boots start. I've been trying to get to car boots now for like 3 or 4 weeks. We travelled the week before last up to Exeter to try and get to a car boot, but it was rained off. Oh, it was a nightmare. We've been hustling trying to get to a car boot sale, but we haven't managed to. Our local one isn't going to start for a couple of weeks because the field it's on, they've said, is just waterlogged completely. So they're going to just call it off for a couple of weeks and come back and notify us in a couple of weeks. So next week we should be able to get to one up in Exeter, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, stop procrastinating, and get on tidying all of this stuff. Yeah, that's a leather jacket over there. I should have definitely took an offer on that. A 50 quid offer come in. It's listed for 110. 50 quid offer come in. I definitely should have took that the other day. Never mind. Anyway, let's get cracking. Yeah, wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side when some of this is tidied. I don't know where I'm going to start, but let's go. Right, it's been a couple hours. I think it's been around 2.5 hours, but we've made some good progress. It's been an absolute drudge. I was procrastinating it for like pretty good 10-15 minutes, but we ended up getting on with it, and we made some good progress. Don't know if you remember the last shot, but yeah, I've cleared out the rackings. There's loads of rackings here before, and they're all gone. It's just that back one that's up for all the stock, and we can actually see the floor now, which is nice. It's still a mess, but that's just because there's too much stuff in here to actually make it tidy, which is probably a bad excuse, but it's kind of a real excuse. But yeah, we've still got to do out the back. That's still as bad as it was at the beginning, but I've just started doing the front, and doing it, we've managed to find some good stuff to put on Whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to do another show maybe tonight or tomorrow, depending on how much time I get, because it's now about 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I've still got eBay stuff to do. So I've still got 10 packages to send off, and I've also got to do the other thing, which was list. I've got to list 5 items today. So yeah, we've still got a fair bit to do. We are going to get on with it at some point. might give myself a minute just to chill out. But yeah, got to do all that in a minute. It's another room the same size as this basically to redo. It's going to be worth it because if we can get her to take it on, then that'd be ideal. But yeah, good progress made. Let's get on with the back room and then I'll join you back with some orders. Let's go. It's currently 20 to 2. So we've been up here for 2.5 hours plus. Yeah, finished the back room. I'll show you that now. I'm exhausted. I need a coffee and I need a little bit of lunch because I'm pretty hungry. But yeah, that's been a shift. It's an absolute graft to get all that done, but it's looking so much better. It's still not perfect by any means because I don't think it ever will be until we actually start clearing stuff out. There's only so much like corner tidying you can do, right? But I've cleared out some space and it just gives her a good reference point of how big the actual space is. Because before, everything was everywhere. So there was stuff like here, that table was dragged down the middle. You couldn't really walk around the room, but at least now you can get a sense of how big the space is. Like I said, my dad's going to come up here later, so he'll move stuff around again. He'll get it how he wants it, I suppose, but I'll leave him to do that. I've done the main bulk of it, I think. I mean, again, you couldn't move in here. This was fully round. You literally couldn't move, couldn't walk around easily, but at least now you can. Like, as you can see, I'm walking around. It gives you a better sense of how big the space is, which should help sort of sell the place to her, and hopefully she takes it on. But it'll be what it'll be. It needed doing anyway because we, like I say, worst case scenario, if she doesn't take it on, we still got to be out in a few months. So it's best to get it sorted now and start chipping away at it. But yeah, if she does take it on, it'll be a mission to get rid of it. I think it would just be a couple trips to the charity shop. I don't think I'll even sort through it. None of it's really worth my time anymore. I used to be a volume seller. I used to sell stuff, you know, if I could make £3 on something at the boot sale, I'd pick it up. But now I'm £10. It's got to be something decent. It's got to be quick and easy to list, mainly clothing or shoes now. So a lot of this stuff doesn't even like get anywhere near my eBay store anymore. As you can see, there's like mugs, there's plates, more mugs, books, CDs, all that sort of stuff. I used to, magazines, I don't know if you can see the magazines down the bottom there, massive pile of magazines. I used to list magazines like all day. I used to just sit there for like 4 hours and just list like 200 magazines or something stupid a day, like just for extra listings. I used to think that was the way to go, just more and more listings, which it can work, and especially in a space this big. If I kept it tidy, it would have lasted me forever. But those magazines and stuff like that, they're just never going to sell. So if you are doing that at the minute, just slow down a little bit and just try and focus on listing good stuff on eBay. I know it's tempting to just list everything you have, but sometimes it's really not worth it. You're better off going out and trying to find a better item with that time. That's what I found anyway. But yeah, let's get on to these eBay orders. Okay, ladies and gentle birds, let's get on with these orders then. We picked this up off of Vinted a little while ago. We would have paid around £10 for it. Yeah, we were expecting to get more than our £16.50 on that one, but we'll take it because warmer weather is coming. So Jules Gilet, we managed to make a little bit of profit on. It's nothing crazy. Next up is a pair of Paul Smith jeans. Yeah, there they are there. 34 waist. These also came off of Vinted. Doesn't say how much, but it would have been around a tenner all in. £20. Again, would have liked a little bit more on those, but I believe we took an offer. This is the next one. £38 on this Alien book. Picked this up at car boot sale last year, in a massive bundle of stuff off of someone I sort of made, I wouldn't say friends with, acquaintances with. Yeah, we did a big deal. Loads of shoes, loads of books, a couple coats. Well in profit with that now. I spent £100. That one went for 38, so that doesn't owe us anything at all. So that'll be all profit for that one, which is a great seller. It has been sat around since last summer, but yeah, can't win them all. Still nice to take the 38 quid. These are a pair of Nike Pegasus. Again, great sellers on eBay. If you see anything like this at car boot sales, pick it up. Yeah, it would say the sort of brand on, not the brand, but the type on the tongue there. On most new Nikes, it will say the type. Always worth putting that into the title as a keyword. Yeah, we managed to get £18 for those. Can't remember how much I paid or where I got them from. This is another Vinted flip. This would have been about £10 all in. We took an offer on it again. Just a classic denim polo shirt. Not polo shirt, but Ralph Lauren polo. Yeah, can't go wrong. £20. Again, would have wanted more than that for it ideally. But again, we're happy to take offers. We're happy to shift stuff. and get that money back. A Gap cargo shorts, these come off of Vinted for £4.20. That would have been in a bundle. Yeah, we got £13.50 for them. Just cargo shorts, good sellers on eBay. Which also brings us on to these super dry ones that we got £16 for. They accepted an offer on these because we sold another pair. If I scroll up, these also went to the same guy. Yeah, these are cool actually. These have got little, like, I don't even know what it is, but little accents on them, as you can see there. Not sure what it actually is, but yeah, it's cool nonetheless. So both of them for £16. These pair of shoes, this came off of Vinted. These have been sat around for ages. This is when we first got the shop, so these have literally been around for 6 months. Happy to see the back of them. So you can see they were listed on a chair, literally as we get in the shop. I just wanted to get someone listed. Yeah, so that was how I listed them. But anyway, we got £20 for those, which was full asking price. We paid about 8 on Vinted, I think. Diesel jeans, good sellers for us at the minute. 26.88 we managed to get for those, and we would have paid around 10, maybe a little bit less than that, or maybe a little bit more, somewhere between 10 and £12 on Vinted for those, all in, delivered. 26.88 was the final sell price. And if I scroll down, this is the last one of the day. These just came in actually. Very nice. These have been sat around for ages, since probably 7 months. These have been sat around. Nikes again, with the Nikes, just if you don't know the type, it will say on the tongue of the more modern ones. Yeah, we got, how much do we get on those? 18.88. So yeah, I think they come off Vinted for roughly a tenner. But yeah, so that's what we're doing at the minute. We're taking offers, we're getting stock out of the door. I aim for £10, I aim for sort of £12, and then that works out as £10 clear profit for me on each item. But I'm not stubborn enough to not take offers. So if someone comes in and it's only going to be £5 profit and it's been sat around for a little while, or rather it's been sat around for a little while, or it's just gone up, I'll take the offer. A lot of the time I'll take the offer anyway, because I know a lot of that stuff is very abundant. It's easy enough to get on Vinted, and you know, I can reinvest that money 5 times. So the reason why you take offers is because there's a little saying, some of the money all of the time is better than all of the money some of the time. And the reason why that is if I have £10 and I wait 6 months to get £10, no, let me start that again. If I wait 6 months to get £10, that's great, £10 profit. However, if I take £5 profit now, I can take that £5 profit, and in that 6 months, I can multiply that many times. So we are not in the storage business, we are in the selling business. Sell your items, get them sold, and get back out there and make more money by buying more products. Yeah, especially if they've been sat around for a while. This is a storage facility, but we're not a storage company. We are a selling company, we're a business, we are a retail store. We sell stuff, we do not store stuff. Get your items sold, get them gone, don't get attached, don't get attached to your items, get them gone. They're only means to an end to get you more money in your bank account. Collect dollar bills, not products. Anyway, I'm going to go list now. I think I'm going to end it here, unless I'm planning on doing a Whatnot show, so I'll probably put a clip in after this talking about Whatnot. Click off now if you don't care about Whatnot. Wow, a lot of time has surpassed. It's now 8 o'clock, just ticked over 8 o'clock. We sold 52 items in the Whatnot stream, and this was the sales price. Sold some good stuff in there, some stuff I picked up at the boot sale last year that's still sitting around. So happy to take that amount of money. Yeah, it's all old stock, all stuff that's, I don't have the room to store it here. It's all stuff I emptied out earlier from the other shop. So yeah, some Adidas jumpers, some shoes, they're trespass shoes. That's a Man City jacket. Nothing major league, nothing that I would have ever put on eBay. So well, it had been on eBay and then I took it off. I would never gone back on eBay. So it would have been that at the charity shop, and we managed to fetch however much it said up there. So pretty good. I was going to put Rex on, but I'm taking him home. He's coming home with me for my Toy Story collection. Yes, I'm still a kid. Let me go. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Are you guys going to give Whatnot a go? That's how much I earned tonight, and I was on there for an hour, a little over an hour. I didn't earn that much, but I liquidated that much, right? So all you people with death piles, in an hour you can liquidate your death pile to X amount, and it's you know, it's a good way to clear stock, really. I'm not sure if I'll ever make millions of pounds on Whatnot. I don't think it's a sort of place where you can run a whole business off, unless you have a hookup where you can get stock for pennies on the dollar. pennies on the pound. But yeah, it's all right. It's good for liquidating stock. If you can get stuff cheap enough, it's great. If you've got a supplier that can get you the stuff in abundance, then it's great. But yeah, definitely look into it. If you've got a massive death pile and you know you're never going to get around to listing it, but you need the cash, look into Whatnot. Seriously, if you don't mind being on camera, it's a really good way to liquidate stock. I've liquidated probably 600, 700 pounds worth of stock in the last couple of weeks, and my business is thanking me for it because I've got some spare cash now that I can deploy at boot sales and that I can deploy on vintage to make more money. So yeah, definitely look into it. If you're not shy on camera, definitely worth it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you there. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.